folks, my name is Kate. I'm a yoga teacher inspiring a nimble approach to a joyful practice. And today is day 25 of your 30 days of transitions. We are going to talk about moving from high lunge to pyramid pose. A lot of similarities from moving from warrior two to triangle pose. Just a reminder, make sure you're warmed up before you try anything. This is not a full practice. We're just breaking down the transitions. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and join me in your high lunge. Want to make sure I'm not disturbing the princess here. And grab any props you like to use. I just have a couple of blocks. So we're going to come into our high lunge. Now we're only going to go over one transition. Similar to our transition to triangle pose, I want you to be very, very mindful of not hyperextending this front knee. All right, so legs are engaged. We're wrapping everything in a hug from back to front. And all we're gonna do is as we straighten this front leg, we're gonna hinge at the hips and this back heel is gonna start moving towards the floor, okay? Now, you're gonna say, Kate, oh my gosh, my hamstrings are so tight. There's no way I can do that. That's okay. You don't need to. So let's go back down into our high lunge. So you know your hamstrings are a little tight. We're just gonna scooch this back foot in about halfway first. Then we're gonna straighten and tip. This front leg doesn't have to be all the way straight. And then bring your hands to your thighs or your blocks. Now, common theme, find a way that you can keep length versus crumpling, okay? I will bet you'll get a lot more benefit out of the pose if you can keep your spine nice and strong versus getting rid of the blocks and kind of trying to do this crumpled over thing, okay? So maybe that means that your front leg is bent, your back heel is on the floor, but you're still keeping long through the spine, and then you can work on opening up the back of this front knee, okay? Now, if you're someone who's super hyperextended, even if your hamstrings feel tight, so maybe you're like way up here, but you're really having trouble not sinking into this front knee like this. Same thing as triangle pose. We're going to bring our block, wedge it underneath our calf so we can really press against it and get some stability there. And then we can just move this block out front, okay? To come out of it, you're just going to bend into this front knee, step forward. So, simple, not necessarily easy. You're gonna straighten that front leg and hinge at the hips and then adjust your blocks to best support the pose for your body. So let me know what you think about this or if there's any other ways you like to modify pyramid pose, and I will see you guys tomorrow.